Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Motai Gaming 14. It's time for more Dragon Quest 7. So last we left off, we explored the rest of basically part A of the game. Found out that the Demon King might be impersonating the Almighty and is now branded as heretics, and we're stuck in kind of a purgatory equivalent of Esther and some other islands. And now we're trying to free the four spirits, which combined is the actual Almighty. So that's where we're at. And also, Sir Microphone's not with us because he was spared from being in the purgatory realm. Yes, I'm gonna call him Sir Microphone the rest of the time. Unfortunately, it's stuck. Then, kind of on our quest, we freed Captain Sharkbones after we freed the Fire Spirit. So now we are on the Sea Dragon itself. And it was revealed that Captain Sharkbones is Particio's biological father. It's like, holy shit. Plot twists ahoy. Then again, it does explain why he doesn't really look like either of his parents. Well, his adoptive parents, really. A gray fragment. Yeah, and also his mom is Lady Anais, which means he's technically a prince. And also his mom's a mermaid, because we found that out earlier in the game. Also, he's half pirate, so there's that. So many goodies down here. Okay, now I can see why they made this work. They actually built a farm down here. Now that we have the ultimate key, we can go anywhere we want. You there, please help, let me out of here. But wait, even if you were to release me, I'd have nowhere to go. Can you believe it? I thought I was unlucky getting captured by pirates, but I got frozen away for hundreds of years in the bargain. Yes, cause they look. But I'm. You've seen the insignia emblazoned on our mainsail, have you not? 'Tis the mark of the water spirit passed down to us from our ancestors. We sea dragon sailors ain't no bog standard buccaneers, see? We're men of fortune with a history and destiny all our own. Like, seriously, Captain Sharkbones has a whole operation going. Like, my gosh. I know they recruited some people from Buckingham, but still, jeez. There's not like a hot meal after a day of scrubbing the decks. We're not blessed with an abundance of food aboard the Sea Dragon, so it's my job to make sure that what little we have tastes as palatable as possible. Oh. You're Esterd born and raised, is that right, Particio? The rumors back in the day always spoke of Esterd as an island paradise. In fact, a shipmate of mine went there, visited, and never came back. He was a fine sailor and a fisherman without equal, but a mite too fond of the old grog and gambling. What, does that mean his uncle is actually his uncle? Well, I mean, I am just jumping to conclusions on... Okay, the thing with Captain Sharkbones, I think, is pretty much confirmed, but the whole thing about his uncle is me just speculating. Like, wait a minute, his uncle actually might be his bio-uncle? That'd be nuts. Pizza! Shiver me timbers, this gourd be frozen solid. Oi, barman! Thanks for the resub. Enjoy the emotes for another month as we go into lore. So much lore. The best place for a drink aboard any ship is on the deck, no doubt in that. But this accursed darkness makes things a darn sight more difficult. I can't wait to be free of the black sea so we can all swill a cup of grog beneath the mainsail again. I am surprised they have well, I guess to be fair, they said centuries pass. I don't know how long it was for them, relatively speaking. Because, like, either some immortality crap is going on, or it's been, like, I don't know, for example, like, maybe a year for them, relatively speaking, I don't know. I wasn't born here aboard the Sea Dragon. I ran away from home and joined the crew because of Captain Shark Eye. I don't regret my decision for a minute, not even after everything that's happened.
Oh.
The Blizzard Blade. I keep forgetting this is a weapon in this series. Why? Why? Why did they call it that? Oy vey. Definitely powering up Ruff's attack. Why does that not surprise me? Oh my gosh. Time to watch my money go down the drain. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to come back here with Sir Microphone at some point. It's like the temptation to sell one of these, but I was like, I have a feeling I'm gonna regret it later if I do it. Alright, now that we have a crap ton of good equipment, we're good for a while, until we inevitably are going to have to level grind again. Captain Short Guy puts on a brave face, but he must surely be plagued by an awful sadness. After all, 'tis centuries now since he and his lady wife were separated, and he never even saw his child. Until yesterday! Captain Shark Eye loves cats, and not just the nine-tailed variety. His favorite's a fluffy little critter by the name of Captain Tibbs. He left the little devil back in Buckingham to watch over Lady Anais in his absence. Give me all your crap! The history of the Sea Dragon goes a long way back, you know, and I'm the longest surviving crew member she's ever had. There's none more ancient than me aboard. That's why they called me Old Salty. I even remember when Captain Shark Eye was born. Helped raise him to be the fine pirate he is today, I did. And you know what? He's the spit of you when he was a lad.
Oi.
Can you imagine it? Can you imagine what it was like to learn that some scurvy dog's frozen you away for centuries? We're waiting to keelhaul that accursed Demon King in the name of revenge, right enough. Seems the world returned largely to its normal self while we were frozen away. But then, despite the Almighty having been restored, things fell back into darkness and the great spirits remained sealed away in their slumber. I simply can't decide what to make of it all. I suppose if they were literally frozen, that probably explains it. He's like, yeah, I'm cool, what of it?
Oh.
I'll be leaving the finding of the wind and earth spirits to you, Particio. The flames we saw burning in the Shrine of Mystery should lead you to them. We'll set up camp here for the time being and scour the nearby seas for any signs of trouble. Bye, Dad! See you later! He gets back to Pilcher Bay. Adoptive father, I have stories for you. You have some explaining to do. Alright, now that we explored the entire ship, onwards.
Oh.
Ahoy there, Particio. 'Tis good to see you, lad. Now, I should have told you this a little earlier, but Mayor Made's ship already weighed anchor and set sail back to Pilchard Bay. We made sure he was happy he'd be in safe hands, of course. Now he'd be going ashore to see the sights of Esterd. Alright, off you go then. Be awaiting your return. I like how it's called Home Sweet Home. Yeah, it might as well be.
Hey!
Run for your lives! Well, we're here. It's a good start. I haven't the foggiest idea how to go about awakening the spirit, though. But since we're in the Sanctum of the Cirrus, you might as well visit Aelus Vale and see if anyone there has any useful information. Like, you thought you could cheat it by using a Chimera Wing? You thought wrong. I'm like, gosh darn it, game. Right. All here, are you? Good, I'll go get the mayor. Won't be 2 ticks.
Thanks.
My dear citizens, it's good to see you all. I must apologize for remaining cloistered away for so long. No doubt you're somewhat shocked at my appearance. Fear not, all will be explained in time. But I see new faces among those gathered here, in which case first I must introduce myself. I am Seraphina. In my role as mayor, I have the honor of presiding over the people of Alis Vale. Now, I suspect most of you already guessed why I've convened this meeting. As you know, our once peaceful land has been beset by marauding monsters, and the skies above have turned a most auspicious color. Believe me when I say I both recognize and share your deep anxiety. I'll be honest with you. I don't know the reasons for these unfortunate developments. But there's one thing I do know. None of you will be allowed to suffer unduly as a result of them. As such, I hereby strictly forbid all citizens of Alis Vale from venturing outside the confines of the village, unless absolutely necessary until the world's been returned to normal. In the meantime, I'll do my utmost to seek out the cause of the current predicament. No, I'll do whatever it takes, even if it costs me my life. I must explain my appearance to you. The simple truth is, almost 2 months ago, these wings sprouted unbidden from my shoulder blades. I was unable to understand why, and decided to sequester myself away until such time as I had learned more. Alas, given recent developments, time is something we don't have. And besides, I have something of an inkling that these wings may hold the key to our salvation. I end this address with a request, a plea to you all, be you residents of the Vale or otherwise. I ask that any competent warriors among you convene at my residence. That is all for now. May Fidelia's blessings be upon you. She's like, it was a day. I had to cut slits in the back of my dress and everything. All of my shirts, really. You're travelers, yes? I'm afraid that you've chosen a bad time to visit the Vale. I can only apologize for that. And yet I can't help but notice you've come to see me. Could it be you heard my announcement and are here to offer your assistance? This is happy news indeed. You have my thanks. Now allow me to explain the situation. I wish to travel to Ventus Tower, which stands to the southeast of the Vale. I don't know what I'll find, but ever since I sprouted these wings, someone's been calling me there. Now the question I wish to ask you is this. Would you be willing to escort me to the tower? Wonderful, then we must leave as soon as possible. Leave from the side of the valley and head southeastward. We'll reach it soon enough. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's that tower we were strictly forbidden from entering because of that butthole soldier.
Oh.
We have no reason to linger here, Particio. Let's hurry to Ventus Tower.
Huh?
Your Grace, you're leaving the village in your condition?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's something of great importance I must investigate. Now please let me through. Well, I can't exactly stop you, can I? But be careful, eh? We'd be lost without you. Fear not, I have no intention of abandoning you. Now we must be on our way. To reach Ventus Tower, we must leave the Vale on the western side and follow the path to the southeast. Please, let's make haste. I didn't mean literally! Why do you run everywhere? And we're immediately getting accosted by enemies. What the heck is wrong with you? You suck!
Easy peasy.
Bendis Tower is situated on a cape far to the south. Now let us away before I give away more crap. Oh no, we're accosted by more zombies! What the frick? Stop over-exaggerating.
Easy peasy.
No, not another one! Sick 'em! It's like, well, Maribel's dead.
My gratitude.
Thank you.
Alright, we made it to the tower, finally.
Huh?
What, you want to go inside? I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to let anyone in without permission from the mayor. I appreciate my appearance has changed, but you really don't recognize me.
Huh?
Your Grace, no, you look like her, but you can't be. I mean, look at those. Your confusion is understandable, but I'm not currently at liberty to tell you how I came to look as I do or why I need to climb the tower. Nor do I have ready means of proving my identity. You might either trust in your mayor and let us pass, or you may not. No, I believe you. Of course I do. I'm sorry, Your Grace. Please go ahead. Come, we must hurry. voice is calling to me, summoning me to the summit. I ask that you escort me and that I can listen to what it has to say. New dungeon time! Alright, I forgot about that ability. That rocks. Literally and figuratively. It's like, how are none of you dead yet? Okay, that would do it. It's like, please don't tell me it's another mimic. Welcome on in to dungeon crawling. And try not to die.
Oh.
Off to a great start.
Easy peasy.
That is a nice surprise.
Double level up. This is so comical. Triple kill.
Excellent.
Yay, no mimics so far. Really makes up for the last dungeon. And if the next chest is a mimic, I will facepalm. Like that is a promise. Like if that chest's a mimic, I will facepalm. Alright, cool. Yeah, that'd be even more of a slap in the face. Like, hey, you know this one chest that's on its lonesome? What if we made that a mimic instead? It's like, thanks, game. I see how it is. Nah, I'm gonna save that. Until the next enemy encounter.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm saving it for that. I'm saving it for exactly that. Time to fight a giant! Okay, I thought that was gonna be way worse.
Excellent.
Sweet God!
Thank you. Ready. Here I go. All places.
Let's go!
Yeah, I was like, we may want to bail. Yeah, this is definitely a decent-sized dungeon with several giants. Well, let's get this over with.
How's this? Oh, cheers.
Critical! Critical boulder toss! 2 criticals on him in a row! Oh, yeah, that was 2 insta-kills in a row! What the frick? And that would have been 3, oh my gosh.
Waiting.
Well, she's dead again. Okay, thank goodness one of them's finally dead. Well, time for a rough solo run.
Let's go.
He's like, this makes up for the fact that I wasn't in the party for a while. I just love the fact that the characters can just, the enemies can just insta-kill a party member now. It's my favorite.
Thank you.
Like, Aisha almost got insta-killed there. Yeah, I'm sensing a difficulty spike.
Are you okay?
And somehow all of them are still alive. What the heck? Yeah, definitely difficulty spike. Holy crap. Yeah, those enemies were like... I fought the dragon in the fire temple, and that thing hardly did anything. Meanwhile, fast forward one temple, and that thing just, like, kicks a lot of butt.
Sure.
Oh, at random, it'll just pep him up. Nice. Run! Oh no, they respawned while I was away! Darn it! They all did! Crap! Well, we're going to the left. Yeah, this is definitely the dungeon where it's like, we're just gonna toss all the really powerful enemies at you because why not? Like, thanks, game. Jeez.
Here I come! We did it!
A mini medal.
Ready! Here I go! Let's go! All in a day's work. That was
Another
easy.
rough solo run. That could have been so bad. Is this? Yes, it must be. The Ventus Altar. What now? What happens next?
Hey,
What's that great big hole in the middle all about? This breeze. We Cirrus used to ride upon such gusts of wind. Perhaps it's intended to carry us further. Seraphine, I've been meaning to ask you. You have wings now, but you can't fly? No, I can't. Naturally, as soon as they appeared, I thought it might be possible. But when I tried, I found I could not leave the ground.
huh?
A voice. I hear a voice. Who is it? Who calls to me? Do you hear it also? It's a kind voice. Comforting somehow.
Well,
Hey, it's Fidelia. Seraphina, can thou hear me?
huh?
You are surely not. The gift of flight is thine, Seraphina. Thou needst only trust in thyself and allow the wind to take thee. For take it thee must if thou art to recover the Cirrus surplus, and awaken the wind spirit to watch over us once more. The Cirrus surplus, the wind spirit? Does thou remember, I wonder? 'Tis many years now since at last our paths crossed. I was but a girl then. I've learned so much since those days, since thee and thy companions departed the Vale. I know now where thou hast came. I know now of thy purpose. I know, too, the reason I was born without wings. All is clear to me. The wings I was denied, the last wings ever to be bestowed upon the Cirrus, they were destined for thee, child, that thee and thy heroic companions might be aided in thy quest. The time is nigh. 'Tis time to save our world. Watch over my beloved descendant, child of my children's children. See that she comes to no harm. Could that really have been? No matter, I'll think more on this when we are less pressed for time. Now you must stay close. We know not where these the last wings of the Cirrus may take us. What is this, Super Mario Galaxy? To be fair, this technically predates that. The Villa Prioris.
Oh,
Have I not seen thy face before? Art thou to the world below, perhaps? Welcome to the ancestral home of the Cirrus. 'Tis many years now since we've welcomed visitors from beneath. Those who inhabit your world little know of our history, is this correct? Then prithee allow me to enlighten thee. Over the course of our long history, we Cirrus split into two quite separate familial branches. One remained in the world above, content to honor the traditions of our ancestors. The other descended to the world below in search of new pastures. In her infinite wisdom, the Wind Spirit decided to bestow upon each branch a gift. that each might know neither was favored over the other. Those who were descended were given a statue of the spirit's likeness. We who remained were given her sainted surplice. It said that when the two are reunited, the wind spirit shall reawaken and come to the aid of the Cirrus in a time of great need. Alas, those who dwell below have long since lost their wings, and the tradition of our people with them. I doubt the two treasures shall ever be brought together. Though if the rumors are to be believed, there's one below to whom the gift of wings of our people hath lately been granted. But perhaps I'm simply too quick to believe all the prater saith.
Ah.
Another mini medal.
Yes.
Am I well? Yes, I'm quite well.
Ah.
Aside from having a surplus of pots, that is, I thought to smash them, but upon attempting to do so, I fainted clean away with the efforts. Praise be, the pernarious pots are no more! Perchance I was merely in a trance, believing myself to be unconscious while smashing pots with ease all the while. What a relief it is to have a clear room with a clear mind. Now we must introduce ourselves. I am the praetor of Villa Prioris, and thou art from the world below, yes? To have made the perilous journey is beseek the great need. What bringest thou hither, friend? By the skies, thou seekest the Cirrus surplus that the wind spirit might be reawoken. I should dearly love to help thee. Alas, the surplus resides no longer in the villa. 'Twas stolen from us long ago by a vicious beast that appeared one day without warning in the Multiplexmus Maximus. Of course, we Cirrus have never been greatly gifted in the art of battle. This being so, our ancestor in their wisdom did deem that the best course of action would be to lock the Multipleximus and trap the creature within. Long have we awaited one bold enough to retrieve it. But of course, thou art mighty, art thou not? Yes, 'tis plain that the task should fall to thee. Thou must be entrusted with the key, and thus into its confines of the great maze forthwith. Naturally, should thou recover the surplus, thou may use it for whatever purpose thou deemeth necessary. I hereby present thee to the key to thy destiny. Return hither when the Cirrus surplus has been retrieved, and take care. The Multipleximus Maximus doth veritably crawl with hideous fiends of all descriptions. We must find the Cirrus surplus in order to awaken the wind spirit. Come, everyone, let's do as the praetor asks and investigate this Multipleximus.
Oh.
I nearly forgot. Take this. This enchanted orb will permit thee to freely journey between the villa and the world beneath. Be aware, however, that it may only be employed when thou art in the vicinity of Alis Vale, which lieth directly beneath us. Now I shall detain thee no longer. Thou must needs make ready for the no doubt grueling ordeal ahead. Whoa, this whole dungeon's like this. Whoa! Holy shoot! Time to trip balls! Without actually tripping balls. Whoa! Yeah, I was gonna say, this is definitely a really unique concept for a Dragon Quest dungeon, my gosh. Yeah, and if this was in the original version, like this predates this whole concept of when Galaxy did it, probably like a half a decade later. Yeah, I'm curious to what the heck this looked like in the original version. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up later. A hair-raising shriek fills the air. Who's that messing with my treasure chest? Humans? Now there's a turn up for the books. Wait, if you made it here, does that mean I finally am gonna be able to make it out? Well, it's nice of you to come all this way and let me know. I suppose I better give you a little something for your trouble, hadn't I? What's that? You want my lovely robe? You must be joking. It's my most treasured possession. Wait, I got a much better idea. How about I give you the honor of being the best meal I've had in ages instead?
Come on! We can do this! Come on!
Critical!
Be careful!
My gratitude.
Bertie! Have you there? Oh, cheers!
That is some BS.
Wakey! Thank you.
At least it can't do anything for a turn. Balance is all things should be. Whoa! That was sick.
You can do it! We can do this!
Haha, won! Oh great, it can dodge again.
Bertie! Alright. Let's go!
critical! And on today's episode of How in the Frick is this enemy still alive? There we go, finally. I was gonna be like, how much health does this thing have? And nobody dies. Summon dragon. Whoa.
Knew I had it in me.
That is a nice surprise.
I lost into a bunch of stupid smelly humans too. Fine, take the stupid robe if it means so much to you. Thank you, Barticio. If it weren't for you and your friends, the Cirrus surplus would have evaded my grasp forever. Our work's not complete, however. Now I must journey to the sanctum and drape the surplus upon Fidelia's shoulders. You've done so much for me already, but if you could escort me on this final journey, I'd be eternally grateful.
Sure.
Alright, back to the sanctum. Life in the Vale appears to be proceeding as usual, for now at least. There's no time to waste, however. We must head to the sanctum. Wait. It's better I don't appear without warning among the people of the sanctum in my current condition. I'll hide behind you and attempt to go unnoticed. What did you have to go and do and wake me up for? Can it really be? Are you the wind spirit? Yep, that's me. But why do you... Oh, I see you're the ones who woke me up, are you? Mighty spirit of the wind, mistress and the protector of the Cirrus, the once peaceful land of your people finds itself in crisis. We beg of you, please, come to our aid in time of direst need. Deliver us from our sorrowful plight. Blimey, it's a lot to take on board first thing in the morning. But I don't suppose I can say no, or you all be upset with your mistress and protector for whatever it is you call me. You are under no obligation to assist us, of course. Oh, don't be such a drama queen. Didn't I say I wasn't going to help you? Now let's see. Ah, perfect. Okay, I'll help you, but on one condition. But of course, your wish is our command. That's what I like to hear. Now, I'm not going to be too demanding. All I want is enough handsome men to last me 5 years. 5? Well, would you mind repeating your request? Are you deaf? I said I want 5 years worth of handsome men. Of course, if it seems like too much trouble, you can always go elsewhere. I'm sure one of the other spirits would be happy to help you. They all love that bowing and scraping you all seem to be keen on. Berticio tells the wind spirit about everything that's happened so far. What, you came because the fire spirit told you to wake us all up? Well, why didn't you say so? If I had known this was serious, I wouldn't have given you the runaround. Old Sparky says I have to help out, I can hardly refuse. I'm all yours. Here, you better have this. The Air Amulet. Use it whenever you need me and I'll be there in a flash. That's right, I'm always going to be by your side from now on. Except for when I'm at the shrine where you began your journey, which will be most of the time. I'm heading over there now if it's alright with you. See you soon, okay? Remember, you can use the amulet to get a hold of me. But don't get too needy, will you? Ta-ta for now. Thank you, Almighty Spirit. She certainly lived up to her name. She blew through here like a whirlwind. Wait, I understand you're in a hurry to leave, but I'd like to say a few words before you do so. I thought long and hard and I've come to a decision. Please do not misunderstand me. I'm eternally grateful for everything you and your friends have done, and though I'm eager to see all 4 spirits for myself. The truth is, I am Mayor of Alis Vale. I've neglected my people for too long already. It's time for me to return to them. I'll remain here and pray for your success, as will all the people of the Vale. May you emerge victorious and may peace return to the world. None can know what lies in wait for you, but I fear it will not be easy. Take care on the road ahead. Farewell, everyone. You'll be in our thoughts always. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. We woken up the wind spirit next, oh yeah, the earth spirit. Did you think I forgot?
Oh.
The desert is dark and full of monsters, Particio. We should not venture into the wilderness without a plan. Let's visit the nearby settlements and gather what info we can.
Hey!
So there's a great spirit sleeping somewhere in this desert, is there? Then we better have a word with the people in charge and find out what's what. Halt, I cannot allow you to pass until I'm certain you're not monsters. Allow me to examine you more closely.
Whoa.
By the sands, these are no monsters, these are our saviors. Please accept my most humble apologies for making such an insulting insinuation. We desert dwellers are delighted to have you among us once again. We have awaited your return with great anticipation.
Huh?
By the sands, the saviors of the sands! It's an honor to have you amongst us once again. Queen Neferta has long awaited your return. Good gracious! Queen Neferta has indicated she wishes to speak with you directly and in private. I'll clear the chamber. Please wait just a moment. Everyone please, may I have your attention?
Sorry.
Her Majesty is feeling unwell. I must respectfully ask you to withdraw. We too will take our leave.
Right.
We'll return when your discussions have concluded.
Right.
My dear saviors, I'd hoped that you'd come. Please, and a little closer if you will. I'm so glad you're here. Since last we met, the Almighty's been restored and the world's known peace at last. Alas, this state of affairs lasted only briefly. Although he assured me would suffer no longer, my beloved desert was soon engulfed in darkness and monsters came to roam the sands. My people were terrified, and as their queen, I could not suffer their misery to continue. Then I remembered something. Deep beneath the temple palace, sealed away in the shrine for safekeeping, lies a jewel of great evil known as the Blood Ruby. I fear it's somehow this ruby was the source of our troubles, that it may have aroused the Almighty's ire. That being so, I paid a personal visit to the shrine and prayed to him for insight. My dear saviors, what I'm about to tell you may prove hard to believe. Do you promise to trust me? Forgive me. It's not you who must believe, it is I. The Almighty answered my plea. I heard his voice. It was sinister. Unsettling. So that's where it was hiding. Then it happened, almost without warning. Monsters swarmed into the shrine as if from nowhere and stole with the ruby. I've not told my people of this. I can't. The Almighty in whom I put so much faith, Dear Sabers, the Almighty took from you a jewel of the same kind, did he not? I heard this was so. What could it mean? I fear we must trust in the Almighty no longer. That being so, I can think of only one way to save my beloved kingdom. We must turn to the force that's protected we desert dwellers since time immemorial. The spirit of the land. Though he sleeps amongst the sands, he still watches over us. He'll drive the evil away. But I fear he must be awoken from his slumber in order to do so. Dear saviors, my people have need of your aid once more. The spirit of the land must be awoken. There's a wise man in Al-Balad who claims to know how this can be done. Please, I implore you, awaken him and save the desert from the darkness which threatens its existence once again. Wait! Of course, I have full faith in your abilities, but we desert dwellers can't allow you to face such dangers on our behalf without offering you some small measure of assistance. You may take one of my subjects as your guide. The elder of Al-Balad has 4 strong sons. One of them will surely prove a worthy companion. I beg of you to allow us at least this small role in our salvation. Thank goodness there's a wise man who knows how to revive the spirit. Come, Particio, let's visit Al-Balad and ask the elder where we're going to find this man. We gotta go to the Elder's house and the Wise Man's house. Am I good at remembering stuff or what?
Oh.
Of course, dear father, would like nothing more than to help our saviors. But I believe that one of my beloved brothers should be given this great opportunity. I'll gladly step aside to give them their chance. This is a fine attitude for an eldest son to have. But what do my other sons think?
Oh.
Father, it goes without saying I'm the strongest of your sons. However, I feel it'd be selfish of me to deny my brothers this opportunity. After all, if they're permitted to work alongside the saviors, perhaps one day they'll grow to be as mighty as me. And what about you, my boy? As the wisest of your sons, it'd be foolish indeed of you to allow me to leave the village. You guys are all just lazy. I'm needed here. You must choose one of the other two to go on this adventure. It would appear that none of you wish to accompany the saviors, am I correct? Well, no, it's not that. Of course, it's just... Another mini-medal! So yeah, you really can't get all 100 of these until you get the ultimate key. That's already 5 of them that needed the ultimate key. By the sands! Beloved saviors, Queen Neferta sent word of your coming. I'll be more than happy for you to select any of my sons to accompany you on your journey. Alas, they're all as cowardly as the lowest desert worm and far more likely to prove a hindrance than a help. Still, the Queen's order it, so it must be. The choice is yours. My stomach, what are these terrible pains? And why must they come now when I'm so desperate to assist the saviors? My head, my beautiful head, why must such pains afflict me? Meanwhile, the fourth sibling is like, you guys are so pathetic. My body hurts, all of it! Only I were not in so much pain! Sorry, son, I'm sure you'll agree. Perhaps the Queen might be convinced to reconsider her plan.
No.
I'll accompany the Savior's father.
Oh.
Little Syed, no! My brothers appear to be unwell. We have no other choice. I shall return to my hut and prepare to depart. I'll meet you there shortly, saviors. Syed's my youngest son and my most capable. He'll be of use to you, I'm sure. His hut's located to the rear of this house. You must go there when you're ready to leave. Now, my best beloveds, you must promise not to leave this room until my return. There's many monsters outside. You must wait quietly here. Very well, honored saviors. I'm sorry, but this is cumbersome to always refer to you by such a term. Can you tell me your names, please? Thank you. I am Syed, as you know. Now come. The wise man we seek is found inside the large urn in the center of the village. Hope will not prove too much of a burden. I mean, you can't be any worse than your siblings, my gosh. At least you want to do crap. You wish to speak with me. You've painted an expression of one that is in need of assistance. Well, what troubles you? The spirit of the land, eh? Yes, I know where he might be found.
Right.
Then please, you must tell us, where is he? How may he be awoken? Calm yourself, young man. All in good time. The answer to your first question's simple. He's everywhere. By the... You must not be so quick to anger, child. I speak only the truth. The Great Spirit is the very desert itself. He's to be found in every grain of sand. The sand you see before you, the sand in the village square, the sand in the gardens of the palace, all is he. That's what we mean when we talk of the spirit of the land. Now to your second question, you wish to awaken him, yes? Well, it can't be done here. Please, you must follow me.
I say.
As I said, the spirit of the land is everywhere, but in order for him to take on a recognizable form, a ritual must be performed. Fortunately for you, we wise men of Al Balad value the ancient secrets. We've not forgotten how to perform this ritual. The Great Spirit's form must be depicted on the unsullied sands. Only then will he awaken from his slumber. This oasis is protected by a great and holy power. It's the ideal place in which to summon the spirit. Please wait over here. Don't make a sound. Great Spirit, hear my words. Let them penetrate the depths of your slumber. Watch as you dream. See your ancient form recreated. Honored sleeper of the sands, you who are stronger than any monster, wiser than any king. Your flesh is as hard as stone. No sword or spear may penetrate it. You are a rock, our savior. These are your legs, stouter than the columns of the temple palace. This is your back, broader than the very desert itself. These are your arms, each powerful enough to smite a mighty lion. These are your hands, large enough to stem the flow of Mother Nile itself. Here I draw you in the sand, that I might summon you, spirit of the land. Now finally, I add your face. Curses! Senile fool I am, I forgot how the Great Spirit's face must be depicted. And we were so close. Only the face remained and he would have come before us. This is most troubling. We can't awaken the spirit. The wise man's memory continues to fail him. Perhaps my father knows something of how the face is drawn. I've never seen the true face of the spirit of the land with my own eyes. Perhaps my father, the chief of our people, can help us. Ah, my son, you're back. How goes it? There was an old man who was drawing sand art. It was pretty good, all things considered. Our saviors, how goes your quest to revive the Great Spirit? His face? I'm sorry, I have no idea. Perhaps you might find a clue in the shrine beneath the temple palace. But the shrine's been sealed away since the monsters attacked. And I was certain that was the answer. My apologies, I fear I've not been very helpful. Come on, Partisha, let's go to the palace. There's gotta be something with the spirit's face on it. The shrine lies at the bottom of the stairs, but none may enter at present. It's been commanded by royal decree. I can't allow anyone to pass, not even you.
Hey!
Let's go and ask the queen about the spirit's face. She was the one who told us about the wise man of Al Balad in the first place, after all. Queen Nefertiti is not only the ruler of the desert, she's also the high priestess of the shrine. It's possible she's seen the face of the spirit. My dear saviors, you appear to be troubled. How goes your quest to awaken the Great Spirit? So, the Great Spirit can't be awoken until the correct means of depicting his face is discovered. Alas, knowledge of the ancient rituals has gone scarce with the passage of time, but some vestiges still remain in the shrine beneath the palace. Perhaps you might find a clue there. Ordered it to be sealed off after the horrors that took place, but I'll send word that the doors are to be opened for you. Feel free to seek out what you require there, but be careful. Monsters still roam the hallways. You must be ever vigilant.
Oh.
I have received word from the Queen that you're allowed to pass. Please go through, but be careful. Our plan worked to perfection. I know that voice. Let's move closer, Barticio. What wonders a bribe or two can work. We're here and we've arrived before Cyan and the others. Indeed, and we found something. I have no idea what, but it seems very important indeed. And despite what we were told, there's no monsters in here. How lucky we are. They appear to be enjoying themselves. Let's move closer. You're late, Syed. We found what you're looking for and we've done so before we even arrived. What fine brothers you have. We know how much you want it, Syed. Shall we talk about doing a deal? Huh? Syed, help us! We're gonna be killed! Save us! Alright, fine, you ungrateful bastards.
Time to finish this!
Haha, I win! Thank you, you saved me! Thank you, Syed, and your friends. And you saved me before the other two! I always knew you liked me the best!
Here I come!
Time to finish this!
Wow, he killed both of them so far. Good job, Saya. Jeez. You rescued our other weaker brother before me, safe in knowledge I was strong enough to hold the monster off. But you couldn't leave me until last because the thought of losing me was too much. I completely understand.
Curses! Time to finish this!
Critical. Jeez.
Time to finish this!
Excellent.
You saved me. Thank you and your friends. And don't worry, I know you rescued me last because my weakling brothers had to be saved before me.
Oh,
That was terrifying. Thank you, Syed.
thanks.
And thank you, honored saviors. We could have dealt with the monsters ourselves, of course, but it's sometimes nice to allow our little brother a moment of glory. Now listen, Syed, there's a reason why we came here. We came to help you in your search for the thing that will save the desert, and we found it for you. We were too worried the monsters might locate it first, that you see. You're so lucky to have brothers as thoughtful as us. And all we ask in return is that you do one small favor, one teeny tiny thing. You must promise you will never ever, under any circumstances whatsoever, agree to become the elder of Babalad. Swear that you'll leave the job to us and we'll give you what you want. Well... But I've never had any desire to become the elder.
Oh,
Huh? What? Truly. Truly. Really? If you're lying, we'll set your platoons on fire. Desert dwellers are forbidden to lie, you know that. By the sands that we've done it, our future is secure. Praise be. Here, a present to celebrate. We searched every corner of the shrine, but this is all we found. The monsters must have taken everything else. Anyway, we leave the saving of the day up to you now. We'll take care of things back in Al-Balad. Nothing will go wrong in your absence, you'll see. So what's up with this key we've been given? Do you think we should ask the Queen, Partitio?
Ah,
Allow me to apologize for my brothers, Partitio. They're foolish but have good hearts. They taught this bookworm all he knows about the outside world. I'll always do whatever it takes to protect them. They are family, after all. So they found nothing in the shrine except the key. I can't imagine what such an object might have to do with the awakening of the spirit of the land. Let's show it to the Queen, Partitio. Perhaps she'll be able to shed some light on the subject. Welcome on into Saving the Spirits, because the Demon King's a butthole.
Well,
My dear saviors, you've returned. And how are things at the shrine? I hope that... Wait, that key. It's the royal key, ancient heirloom of my line. This great treasure is one of the two priceless gifts that King Hadid is said to have bequeathed to the desert, the other being the legend of the saviors, of course. The tales passed down from one monarch to another tell it to be used to open a sealed door with the likeness of the Great Spirit, but only when the time is right. And now you've been guided to it almost as if by the hand of King Hadid himself. The time is surely upon us. You must go to the likeness and open the door. I'm certain that behind the century-sealed portal lies the means by which the desert might be saved.
Hey!
I bet old Hadid's got a big smug grin on his face right now. Still, I suppose we better be grateful for guidance when we get it. Let's get over to the likeness and open that door. How did King Hadid know about these events would come to pass? But that's a question for another time. Our path's been revealed, Particio. Now we must follow it. My apologies, you're not permitted to proceed any... Oh, you're in possession of the royal key. Then the time of which he who has rebuilt the likeness spoke. It's come at last. Unlock the door which has stood unopened for so many centuries. Unlock it and go forth.
Ah.
Particio, the carvings on the slabs of the floor. They must surely be of significance. We must examine them more closely. Two eyes to shine through the darkness. A mouth sealed so tight that only a hidden silence would open it. Two ears born from the same heart. A nose to search high and low indeed for secrets. Intriguing. I must note down these words. There, I've recorded the details of the inscriptions. If you wish to be reminded of them, you need only ask. Come, we must continue on our way.
Ah.
I've made note of what was written on the tiles. Would you like me to repeat them? Whoa! Another mini battle. Quadruple kill.
Time to finish this! Good. Let's move.
Ah.
Particia, have you noticed the heart-shaped gem's got a crack running down the middle? I think I might have an idea, but take another look and see what you think.
Curses!
Triple kill!
Good. Let's move.
Ah.
Let's move.
The Mouth Stone.
Time to finish this!
Hi!
Good. Let's move.
Toasty!
Good. Let's move.
I feel great.
The Eye Stones!
Ah.
The Nose Stone!
Oh.
Okay, let's see. They then became Ear Stones.
Oh.
Alright, back to the Oasis. And of course, because of how this particular part of the game goes, we have to physically walk all the way there.
Oh.
So you've returned. Hmm? By the sands, the face of the Great Spirit. You've gathered together the parts with which it might be depicted. Please, you must give them to me at once. Now watch closely, for you will not see such a sight again. Spirit of the land, sleeper of the sands, the time has come at last. Here is your depiction. Here is your invitation. Here is your awakening. Hear the call of your people in their hour of need. Guide them into the light. Great Spirit, awaken from your slumber and join your children in this your home. By the sands! This is... Who dares rouse me from my slumber of so many years? So it was you who recited the incantation, you who reassembled my scattered form. You've shown wisdom and courage in abundance. In return, I shall grant any wish that you choose. What is it that you desire? What would you have me do? Speak. So you've need of we spirits, and the world has need of you. Very well, but first I must see to my people are protected. It's done. The desert dwellers will suffer no longer. However, as you know, I can't restore the island to the world, not alone. Such a feat can only be performed when all four great spirits join forces. Only then will the desert be truly saved. You and you alone can reunite us, and I have faith. Until then, I'll wait at the shrine where you began your journey. If you require my assistance before then, you must make use of this. The Earth Amulet. Return to the world and continue your quest. Your work here is done. The desert dwellers are under my protection now. Go forth and don't fail us. I sense the evil oppressing the land's been lifted somewhat. The spirit of the land and the flesh, it's almost beyond believing. Thank you. Without you, I never would have witnessed such wonders. The desert is safe now. The power of the Great Spirit protects it. Or perhaps it's your power. In any case, my work too is done. I must be returning to Al-Balad. Farewell. My back! Curse these aged bones! Seems I must help our old friend home. We'll go ahead to Al-Balad. You must go to the Temple Palace and tell Her Majesty of all that's occurred. I'm sure she'll be eager for news. Farewell for now.
Hey.
Now the Earth and Wind spirits have joined the Fire Spirit, there remains one more spirit for us to rouse from their slumber. But before we do anything else, perhaps you should return to the Sea Dragon and talk to Captain Sharkeye.
Yes.
Ahoy there, mateys, you've been waiting for you. The spirits you've awoken. Those of fire, earth, and wind. They've been making their presence felt here aboard. You best come with me, lad.
Alright.
Captain Sharkeye, our shipmates have returned.
Oh.
Ah, the time has come at last. Come closer, lad. 'Tis the moment we've all been waiting for. The glowing orbs encircling the ship must surely represent the great spirits you've awoken. Raise the sea serpent saber. Call them to ye. Our course is clear. Mr. Tar, prepare to weigh anchor. We follow this light wherever it leads.
Oh.
Aye, aye, Captain. Haul in the anchor, lads. We sail for glory. Hey, wow, what a ship, darn. It's the size of a castle. But of course, Rainbow Cove, 'tis as the water spirit said. Behold, lad, the saber.
I am the water spirit. For centuries have I watched over you. Watched and waited for this day, when your light would shine upon me at last. We sleep no longer. Fire, air, wind, and water, you have succeeded in your task. And now we combine our powers to free these lands from darkness and make our world whole once more. The lands that were once plunged into darkness have now been restored. But our work, and yours, is not yet done. We must ask the Almighty why he would condemn our lands to banishment. Before we depart, however, a gift. This is my amulet. I dare say it rather becomes you. Now come, we spirits will show you the way. Almighty One, Heavenly Father, heed our call. The power that plunged our realms into darkness, it was yours, was it not? Then perhaps you are not the Almighty at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So it is you who dare disturb me with such blasphemies. You will regret your words. I am the Almighty. I am the one true God. Only I can answer the prayers of humankind. Only I can bring joy and prosperity. Your kind are no longer wanted or needed. It is better that you were disposed of. Do not resist your fate. There is nothing to fear. You need only embrace the darkness once more. How dare you? How dare you defy the foolish to expend all your energy in unmasking. Foolish in the extreme. Now all that stands in my way are a handful of pathetic humans. Talk of the Almighty. I stand like a
Hey, Sir Microphone's back!
What's this?
Well, friends, are thou still among the living? I mean, holy shit, are you okay? Our situation is woeful beyond measure. Though I've lost faith in he who ruled over us, I could never have imagined his true identity to be that of the Demon King himself. I yearn to chase down the black-hearted fiend post-haste, but alas, the front entrance is shut up tighter than a hangman's knot. I propose we make our way inside from the roof. Come, let's away to Esther and avail ourselves of the Sky Stone. We got the water amulet.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you. It seems we are to have no respite. No sooner had we begun to celebrate our return from the darkness, then the Almighty was revealed to be the Demon King in disguise. I take it you had a hand in the uncovering of this great betrayal? I suspected as much. You have saved us once again. Truly, we owe you and your companions a debt beyond measuring. But we must call on your aid one last time. Please, I ask you not only as a monarch, but as a citizen of a world in terror. You must rid us of the Demon King once and for all. Only when this supreme evil has been defeated may peace truly return. The Demon King's wickedness knows no bounds, but you must find a way to defeat him. You are our only hope.
Alright, new objective. Defeat the Demon King.
Slow me down, lad. Ye couldn't have timed it better. There's something I need to discuss with you and King Donald. Follow me. Now, I'll get straight to the point. There's a rumor going round, and it's a compelling one at that. They say a strange voice has been heard, echoing round the accursed altar of the Almighty, between its woeful wails of lamentation and its blood-curdling groans of pain. Folk are starting to suspect 'tis no being of this world, and since the altar has ties to the Demon King, I fear something nefarious is afoot. It merits investigation, to say the least.
Yes, indeed, Captain Sharkeye. The altar of the Almighty and the Demon King are inextricably linked. What's more, I believe the roamers are currently in that vicinity. And if the roamers are there, then perhaps Kiefer is involved. In light of which, I can hardly turn a blind eye to this development. I'm sorry to burden you with this task while you make your preparations for the epochal battle ahead, but I must ask you to investigate the situation at the altar.
Well, I'd best head back to the old sea dragon and continue me watch from out on the waves. Till next we meet, Your Majesty.
Hey!
Come on, Berticio, it's not like we can ignore what King Donald told us. Better go and check out the altar of the Almighty. Hopefully these rumors are nothing more than hot air.
Oh.
Alright, now we got the... enough for the shard. Sweet.
All right. Alright, so then that, we can go to that island whenever, and then... that one's missing a shard. Ah, it's good to see you, young friends. Greeting, dear Aisha. I thank you for coming. I can't express how much it means to me that there's still people willing to help the roamers in our time of need. After all, it was our insistence on going ahead with the restoration that enabled the Demon King's resurrection. What's done is done, Rumbaro. No one benefits from dwelling on the past. Let's think of what we can do in the here and now. I appreciate the kind words, Aisha. I'm sorry to have foisted such a burden on you. Now allow me to get to the heart of the matter. Something strange has been occurring within the altar of the Almighty. After performing the restoration, we returned to the altar to seal it off, which is when we heard the voice. I really have no idea what might be lurking in there, but I've forbidden the clan from entering until we know more. You, however, are hardened adventurers. I'm confident you'll be able to deal with whatever you come across inside. I fear the altar is a sacred place no longer. Please take the utmost caution.
Ah, the way forth is open. It was almost too easy. And the altar appeareth to be unchanged from our last visit.
Why am I not surprised? There's definitely something down there. You just had to get involved in this nonsense, didn't you? If we end up tangling with some horrible monster, I'm holding you accountable. You think that sounded like a monster? It wasn't scary at all. Maribel's a scaredy cat. Want to come over here and say that, you little...
Enough. You can argue to your heart's content when our work here is done. For now, let us be on our way.
Okay, so...
Okay, we definitely got company. Ooh! Sounding more wroth each time we hear it. Best be on our guard, Particio. Has it been asleep this whole time? It appears to be in a deep slumber. Wake the strange creature? Try forcefully pushing it? Why the heck do you look like the one in the Shrine of Mysteries?
Is it time for lunch already?
I told you, there's nothing to be scared of. Hey, old fella, what you doing in a place like this?
I was, am I doing here?
Speak, venerable sir. Are you in the employ of the Demon King?
What? We're having wings. Well, they're not my favorite, but I am famished.
Give me strength. Right, I'd say our work here is done. It was lovely meeting you, but we've got to run. Take care out there, okay?
Wait a moment. Chosen ones.
He's like, what did you say?
In my prolonged slumber, I have forgotten much of what I knew. But one memory remains. I am the craftsman. The one who crafted the stone tablets you collect.
What? You made those?
Yes, I was ordered to do so by my master, just before I entered into my sleep. I was to give the ultimate tablet to the chosen ones, those brave enough to break the seal upon the Shrine of Mysteries. Ah.
What manner of mischief is this?
I must admit that I myself have forgotten what to do with this, but perhaps you have an inkling? Go ahead. Proceed as you see fit. Memories are beautiful because they can never change. Wouldn't you agree, son of Pollock? I'm so very, very tired. I must return to my slumber. Perhaps never again to wake.
We acquired the Curious Fragment, which is not really a fragment, it's more like an entire square.
Ah,
There may be no fiend for us to smite or curse for us to lift, but let's not lapse into idleness. We were brought here for a reason. A reason we might learn anon once we've investigated the new tablet that lieth in our possession. I'm sorry, but I can't go with you on this journey. We don't know what might happen when you place the tablet on the pedestal. I can't return to the past while the roamers remain unprotected.
forgive me.
I too will remain. This altar was the location of the Demon King's revival. It would not be wise to leave Aisha without help should aught occur. Fret not, our channels of communication shall remain open should the need arise. Indeed, take care and we'll see you soon. The Rucker region. Oh, it's the castle back when it existed. The green flame burns ferociously.
Stop right there. Explain yourselves. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? We were just passing through.
Oh, just passing through, were you? You're telling me a bunch of kids managed to fight their way here through these monster-ridden lands?
Now, they're only children. There's no need for the third degree.
Martial law? Yes, sir.
My apologies. With all that has happened recently, our soldiers are all spoiling for a fight. Please excuse them.
Now that you mention it, there's definitely an atmosphere around here.
Quite. Now, this isn't something I would normally divulge to children like you, but I feel you're owed an explanation. The castle was raided a few days ago by a vicious gang of bandits. We suffered tremendous casualties. Soldiers, innocent civilians, even our poor young king, all slain by the hand of the vicious fiend known as the Blood Red Brigand. We managed to capture him upon the night of his rampage. He's been taken into the wilderness up north for elemental exposure. His deeds will never be forgiven. He will pay the ultimate price for his crimes. Allow me a question, if you would. If he were to come at you, sword in hand, would you defend yourself? That's the spirit. I like your gumption, lad. I should say, elemental exposure is a public spectacle, and you're very welcome to attend. Though you will have to make the journey to the northern wilds to do so. Remember, though, the brigand is a demon in human flesh. He will show no mercy even to children. Take the utmost caution around him. Oh, and I should mention, these green flames are kept here to ward away monsters. The instant one goes out, the monsters descend. Please keep your distance. That is the only rule we ask outsiders to keep. And now I've said my piece, I hope you enjoy your time in the castle. Goodbye.
Sounds like the Blood-Red Brigand's a bit of a brute. If he's somehow connected to all the weirdness that's going on in the world, I'll eat my hat. Well, I suppose I'd better go and see the man with our own eyes, even if I really don't like the sound of this elemental exposure thing. You can put an end to your misery right now, Brigand. All you have to do is spit it out. We have a saying in our country, you know. They make you cry, you make them bleed. They put a knife, you draw a sword. If you're having trouble with that meaning, allow me to explain. You might have hurt us, but we mean to pay you back. 100 times over. Now cough it up. What are you planning, Brigand? What do you want with the soldiers and our king? To think is to understand the question, are you? Alright, let's try another one. Where are your accomplices? Water. Alright, lads, get to it. That's enough. The marshal will be happy if we push him until he can't talk. Excuse me, sir, but the torches won't last much longer. Should we head back to the castle to pick up some fresh ones? Rest up, mate. You're gonna need the strength when we get back. Another mini medal. Water, please. Fratisha, I don't think you'll be able to drink much water while he's got that hood on. Here, let me help. I'll grab this thing and... Kiefer, what the fuck happened to you?
Flashing before my eyes there.
You have some explaining to do, sir.
Old friend. You too, Maribel? As for...
Wait a minute. It is Kiefer! Wow! I'm so happy to see you again.
Me too, Ruff. Me too. It's funny. I had an inkling something miraculous like this might happen.
Before we all get carried away here, aren't we forgetting something important? If you're the Blood-Red Brigand, doesn't that mean you're the one who attacked Rucker Castle? I know you were sheltered and selfish and a spoilt little prince, but still, the Kiefer we knew never would have hurt anyone. What's going on?
I can't deny it. I was the one who attacked the castle, but I had my reasons. Listen, you trust me, don't you? The guards are coming back. I don't have time to explain. But if you do still trust me, extinguish the green flames in the castle. You'll find the truth within the darkness. You got that? Head back to the castle and put out those flames. And don't come back here for a while. Go!
Holy shit! We'll be back for you, Kiefer, I promise. I can't believe Kiefer was the one who attacked the castle. Honestly, I don't know what to think. Sounded like he had a good explanation, though, didn't it? He was gonna tell us, only he didn't have time. Yeah, I heard what he said. He wants to put out the green flames and find the truth in the darkness, whatever that's supposed to mean. Stealth mission. That Lord man warned us not to mess with the green flame. Well, sorry, Mr. Marshall, but we had a job to do. We need to be quiet, though, so none of the soldiers or anyone catch us putting him out. Definitely, I doubt the guards around here will let us off with a warning. We best be careful. Ah, shit.
Huh?
Okay, good, we don't have to do the entire thing over again. I was like, oh, shoot! Marshal Lorg, sir! It's the flames! The flames are going out, one after the other! The man claims to have seen suspicious people prowling the castle. We're investigating now, sir. That's right, there were 3 of them, short of stature, and the speed with which they move, it's like the night the Blood Red Brigade attacked. I commend your efforts, citizen. Captain, I'm leaving you in charge. Guard the flames with your life. Understood? The rest of you come with me. We'll soon put a stop to this. We can't allow a second tragedy to come to pass. These filthy bandits will rue the day.
Hey!
You wouldn't happen to be the ones that are putting out the flames, would you? I don't know what you're talking about. And on a totally unrelated note, we're gonna go up the stairs. Good luck, young children. 5 seconds later, ah, shit, it was the people I was trying to keep away. Particio snuffed out all the green flames in the castle.
Gah! I told them not to touch the flames.
Why? Marshal? This was no accident. Some Shitsu has doused the flames and shown
Okay,
the
yeah,
humans
suddenly Kiefer
who
had the
will
right of it, okay.
find them and exterminate them.
Hey, Kiefer, kindly, what the fuck is going on?
The soldiers were actually monsters. Now I see what Kiefer was up to. He must have... We don't have time to stand around and talk. We need to go and help Kiefer. Let's find a way out of the castle before we get caught. Then hurry back to the exposure enclosure.
Let's go! Sorry, dead priest. After a few close shaves, the party escaped the castle. Hey, I know you. Wait, are you the ones who... Enemy attack! It's them! It's the ones who snuffed out the green flames! Ah, they turned up here with a stroke of luck. Prepare to die, human scum! Kiefer's like, holy crap, you guys got super powerful while we were separated. Monster stink is gone. Should be okay for a while. Let's go talk to Kiefer.
Well, did you do as I asked?
We did. We saw everything. What's going on in that castle? And who were you fighting there?
There isn't time to tell the whole tale. But the long and short of it is the monsters commandeered Rucker Castle some time ago. When we roamers stayed the night there, we had no idea what a grave mistake we were making. Every last one of us was captured and locked away in a miserable little cell. That's when we They had received orders from the Demon King himself to eliminate our clan, because our mission is to revive the Almighty. I did the only thing I could to buy enough time for the others to escape. I took up my sword. The plan was a success, but for one little thing. I was cornered by martial law, and he's no pushover. Anyway, I managed to lop the torch he was carrying in half, and as it fell to the ground, out went the green flame. You can guess what happened next. I was so shocked I never saw them coming from behind. I was captured and brought.
Wow, you really haven't changed a bit. Always playing the hero, going off by yourself and bungling it. I thought you were supposed to be guarding the roamers. Still, it's actually nice to know you're still the same old Kiefer. Sorry for doubting you earlier.
No offense taken. Thank you, Marilla. Right, I think it's time we made ourselves scarce. First of all, though, let's see to any injuries. We've lingered long enough. Let's go.
If it isn't the children who extinguished my flames. You don't lack for courage. I'll give you that. I see the blood-red brigand is now among your number. Suddenly, it all becomes clear. Rest assured, none of you will be spared.
This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. I might not be the young man I once was, but at least I have plenty of experience now. In fact, I can't wait to tell you all about my adventures. So, we're going to survive this. And we're going to have ourselves a proper catch-up.
Enough of your mawkish twaddle. Those who defy the Demon King shall know no mercy. You all die today!
Oh yeah, he's definitely powered.
How
Alright, the subordinates are down. Yeah, I was gonna say, old Kiefer is in the party. Old man Kiefer, even though he's probably only in his 40s. Or 50s, I don't know. They haven't especially elaborated yet. Oh, interesting. And Kiefer gets the final blow, because of course he does. I suppose by leaving his fate open to interpretation, I suppose that's another... They're just like, oh yeah, he's dead in our timeline, and leave it at that.
You will not go unpunished.
I'm impressed. You lot certainly haven't been slacking off. I can't believe how strong you've become.
I mean, you can summon a dragon, Particio. Holy shit.
We've had to hold our own against all sorts of nasty creatures while you've been away.
Look, I was young when I made that choice. Never mind. That's not important.
Yeah, I was gonna say fair enough.
I never could have defeated Law on my own. Thank you. And thank you for still believing in me. Right. As much as I'd like to be shot of this miserable kingdom, there's still one thing I have to do. We should check in on the people of Rucker Castle, now they've learned the truth about who their protectors were. Besides, I probably traumatized a few of them with what I did on the night of the escape. Will you come with me to the castle? I want to set things right.
I was gonna say exactly. Brave travelers, I'm happy to see you safe and well, and you, of course, Kiefer of the Roamers. I can only beg you forgive us for our unjust behavior.
Yep.
Please, there's no need for that. You were taken in by monsters, same as us. I promise that neither I or the Roamers bear you ill will. Though we did not deserve it, we thank you. The remains of our former king were discovered at the bottom of a well just before you arrived. He was very young. His bones looked as though they might crumble at the slightest touch. I apologize, but the brutality of it's rather too much to bear. Listen, I'd like you to have this. It might ease your burden while you're all mourning. It's a Torban, a musical instrument much loved by the Roamers. They say its dulcet tones carry the way to the ears of the Almighty and soothe the spirits of the living and dead. My goodness, what a treasure! We'll never forget this kindness. Despite their meager means, the Rucker people give Particio and his friends a hearty celebration they soon won't forget. Then morning comes.
Hey!
All seems to be well around these parts. We better get back home. I'm keen to see how Aisha and Sir Mervyn are doing.
Hey!
Marshal Lurg's a real bad egg, but unless this kingdom drops its obsession with fighting, it's gonna face one calamity after the other. The people have been through a lot, but they can't sit and wallow. They need to take a good long look in the mirror. I mean, to be fair, like, it might break the time continuum if they do. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just like, you ain't destroyed it already, what's one more thing?
Alright, that's where we'll leave it off for today, so we'll continue that next time. So let's go find a raid target. Let's go raid Ileta. Alright, cool. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.